Hi and welcome, Gemini. My name is Elizabeth Bratcher and I'm a psychic medium. I'm here to do a reading for you for the week 14th of June to the 20th of June. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch me today. I do appreciate you doing so. Just remember, guys, I am reading for a few of you, so not everything may resonate. If it doesn't fit, it's all good. Don't try to make it. Just join me again next time. Okay, so guys, today I am using my Sun and Moon Tarot. Also using my Elizacle deck. So with the weekly reads, guys, what I do is I just throw any energy that wants to come through, okay? So I don't focus on anything in particular, so if a particular subject doesn't come up, it means that there wasn't a lot of energy for it this week, okay, Gemini? Alright, so I've given the cards a nice good shuffle before I've started today, so I don't waste too much of your time doing so. Thank you everyone who has taken the time to subscribe though. It's been really great watching the community grow over the last few weeks, so thank you again. Alright, let's have a look and see. So your energy for the week. 8 of Swords. Alright, let's have a look why. Okay. Alright, so you've got the 8 of Swords. So feeling a little bit frustrated, a little bit bound. You've also pulled the Devil card, the 6 of Pentacles, the Moon, Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so perhaps this feeling of being bound is actually coming back to binds and chains that you're holding on to, okay, with that energy that's there. Yeah, so you've got the Moon as well. I always feel like this is broken up into segments this week for you guys, Gemini. And for those of you that this is resonating to, okay, as I said, this energy here, it's feeling tight, it's feeling like I'm stuck in a rut, and it's feeling emotionally explosive is the word that comes through. And no, I get that that's a big word, but that's the word that hits with me that's there. And as I said, I feel like this isn't the first time. I feel like there's a few cycles going on with this energy that we've actually come and tapped back to this. And I do feel with this card that what is drawn to me about is those kind of behaviours, like I kind of, always speak respectfully and honestly, but I do feel like a lot of this energy is coming from you. And, they can come off the back of previous challenges and things like that, but I feel it's really time to kind of have a look, because this Moon energy that sits there as well shows that you might just be deceiving yourself a little bit, and then, not intentionally deceiving others around you, but there's a lot of untruths and things not being spoken, and I just feel like there's a lot of fear that comes into that, and that you're not actually, that you're struggling to find the courage to actually start to move forward out of that energy. I feel like you're sick of it and you wish it wasn't that way, but it's actually you that's keeping it that way by not taking the action that you need to. Let's have a look. Yeah, nice. Okay, so that's the other flip of the reading. There's a nice positive money flow through the reading as well, so I'll jump on that. But I just want to finish out that reading, that particular energy that's there. So, yeah, so the cards are asking you, where are you? And that's a big energy in that card. For me, that's the question that I ask clients when they're really stuck, and I pretty much put them energetically in those last few moments of their life, in theory, and sort of say, where are you? Like, if tomorrow was your last day, are you happy and satisfied with the things that are going on around you right now? Can you pass over knowing that you've done your best, or that you tried your hardest, or that you lived your truth? And I feel that for a lot of you this week, that answer is going to be no. And, it's I'm not a Gemini, but it's definitely been no for me a lot as well. And so it's without judgment, but it is with truth and impact that I ask you to kind of have a look at that, because there's a completion. You've got this beautiful card that's there of the Wheel of Fortune, which is opportunities and things like that. And I do want to say that you can bring this energy out to a close. It's just going to take a little bit of work and a few dramatic changes along the way. Okay, give that little bit of food for thought. It definitely feels like a support situation that's there, but you've got the detox card as well, which is showing that things that no longer serve need to go, because there's an explosive situation. And the thing with this detox card, I've got this card, and I've got the card that's called Completions, and I've also got a sunset card. So there's actually 3 ending cards through the deck. Sorry, I'm just clicking on to my own deck. But with this to here, what I envision in my head always is that literally it's like, a volcano. It builds up over weeks and months, and then it just gets too much and it explodes. Okay, so be really mindful. You've got the self-care card and the grounding card that's there, which are both just calling on the fact that you need to look after yourself through this, okay? The internal conflict card, which is no surprise, just going back and forth in your head. But it's time to kind of speak out and reach out. Like, I don't feel this is, when I say I don't feel you can do it on your own, it's not that I don't feel you have the strength. I just feel that, you know, if reaching out to someone like-minded, somebody who's got experience, somebody who can give you some valid advice around starting to move forward, not perhaps bringing in huge shifts and things, but putting those first key things in place that are going to allow you to move to that. Okay, there's a lot of energy that some of you have really just had enough. All right, so that's that. All right, but what I want to say as well for those of you, there's a really nice energy here through money coming in. Okay, so you've got the energy of the prosperity card for the week. You've also got the Six of Pentacles, which is kind of screaming at me there about improvements in money. You've got the Temperance card as well, which I want to say shows like it's not this huge flow that's coming, but I definitely feel comfortable. I definitely feel like I can start to better my balance, okay? That's there. So for those of you that are waiting for money to ease up around you, I feel like you're going to start to see that this week, possibly into next week as well, okay? It feels like it's not like I want to sit more like towards the end of the week and into next week with it, all right? For others, it's there as well, like relationships, when I sit through that energy, I kind of want to squash. There's a little bit of a heavier energy sitting around, but with this, what's going on here, it's definitely, for those of you that's resonating with, going to impact on personal relationships. So as I said, be really mindful because some damage can't be undone, okay? Obviously, look after health through that, and I want to say I kind of want to jump to health as well, just in a general. Gemini, make sure you're looking after yourself. We're feeling a lot of you are kind of not paying attention to your normal routines, so perhaps feeling a little bit run down, okay? Don't let yourself kind of get too far off the track. Just use the opportunity to go, oh yeah, you're right, and step back onto line with it, okay? Especially around the water. I'm showing water, all right? A lot of you are tapping into your intuition, I feel, as well, even if it is, you know, that feeling that's there through it. For some of you, it'll be woohoo as well. But that's something that you can continue to work with, and I think it's something that's always probably been there. But use it to your advantage this week. You know, what sits in the gut? What sits in the gut? All right. So, yeah, it's funny. You got this energy, and then you got the money energy. As I said, relationships, as I've mentioned, but otherwise, I kind of feeling quite calm. You know, work, the word work comes through when I do that. Work, calm. All right, and so yeah, thank you very much, Gemini, for joining me this week. This is what I had for you. Please give the video a thumbs up, even if it didn't resonate, but you've enjoyed the video or appreciated my time. I do appreciate a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I will be here Friday evening doing live readings, free for 1 hour, and yeah, daily reads, monthly reads, weekly reads. I'll be back again tomorrow as well, and I hope that you are too. But whenever we join each other again, I hope that you are safe and take care until then. Be safe and smile.